Welcome to our channel, where we explore the world of Star Wars and all its fascinating technology and spacecraft. We'll also examine the Death Star II, the even more powerful and heavily armed successor to the original Death Star, and its destruction in the Battle of Endor. So sit back, grab your lightsaber, and join us as we explore the galaxy's most infamous battle station. May the Force be with you. The Death Star, also known as the Death Star I or the First Death Star, was a massive and powerful battle station created by the Galactic Empire in the Star Wars universe. The station was capable of destroying entire planets with its superlaser and was considered a symbol of the Empire's power and a major threat to the Rebel Alliance. The Death Star was first mentioned in the original 1977 film, Star Wars: A New Hope, and was prominently featured in the climax of the film. The station was then featured in the 1983 film, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, where it was destroyed by a group of rebel pilots led by Luke Skywalker. The Death Star was a massive spherical structure with a diameter of approximately 120 kilometers. It was equipped with a superlaser that was capable of destroying a planet with a single shot. The station also had a number of smaller laser turrets and turbolasers, as well as a complement of TIE fighters and other starfighters. The station was designed and built by the Empire under the direction of Grand Moff Wilhuff Tarkin, who believed that the Death Star would be a powerful tool for maintaining control over the galaxy. However, the station's construction was plagued by delays and cost overruns, and it was not fully operational until shortly before its destruction. The Death Star was first deployed in the Battle of Yavin, where it was used to destroy the planet Alderaan as a demonstration of its power. However, a group of rebel pilots were able to destroy the station by attacking a small exhaust port that led to the station's main reactor. This exploit was discovered by Princess Leia Organa, one of the leaders of the Rebel Alliance, and relayed the information to the rebel pilots. The destruction of the Death Star was a major victory for the Rebel Alliance and dealt a significant blow to the Empire's military and psychological power. However, the Empire would later build a second Death Star, also known as the Death Star II. The Death Star II was larger and more powerful than the first Death Star, with a diameter of approximately 900 kilometers. It was equipped with more powerful weapons and defenses, including a more powerful superlaser, which was capable of destroying a planet with a single shot. The station also had a number of smaller laser turrets and turbolasers, as well as a complement of TIE fighters and other starfighters. The Death Star II was built under the direction of Emperor Palpatine and his enforcer, Darth Vader, as a means of crushing the Rebel Alliance once and for all. However, the station's construction was plagued by delays and cost overruns, and it was not fully operational until shortly before its destruction. The Death Star II was first deployed in the Battle of Endor, where it was used to destroy the Rebel Alliance's base on the forest moon of Endor. However, a group of rebel pilots, led by Lando Calrissian, were able to destroy the station by flying into the station's main reactor and blowing it up. This exploit was discovered by a group of rebels and relayed to Lando Calrissian and his team. The destruction of the Death Star II was a major victory for the Rebel Alliance and dealt a significant blow to the Empire's military and psychological power. It also marked the death of Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader, which led to the downfall of the Empire. In the Star Wars universe, the Death Star and Death Star II are fearsome weapons of the Galactic Empire, their superlaser capable of destroying entire planets. The Death Star project was led by Grand Moff Tarkin, and the Death Star II by Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader, and both were considered a symbol of the Empire's power and a major threat to the Rebel Alliance. Both stations' construction were plagued by delays and cost overruns, and both were not fully operational until shortly before their destruction. The Death Star and Death Star II also shared similarities in their internal systems and features. Both had a number of internal systems and features such as a prison block, command center, and a trash compactor. The stations were also home to a number of Imperial troops and officers, as well as a number of support personnel and droids. Both Death Stars had a number of powerful energy generators located within the station that powered the superlaser. The Death Star II was equipped with more powerful generators, which made it even more destructive than the first Death Star. Despite their similarities, the Death Star II had several key differences from the first Death Star. One of the main differences was its size, with the Death Star II being significantly larger than the first Death Star. The Death Star II also had more advanced weapons and defenses, including a more powerful superlaser, which made it even more deadly than the first Death Star. Another key difference between the two Death Stars is their fate. While the first Death Star was destroyed in the Battle of Yavin, the Death Star II was destroyed in the Battle of Endor. The destruction of the Death Star II marked the downfall of the Empire and the death of Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader. The Death Star and Death Star II are powerful weapons created by the Galactic Empire in the Star Wars universe. Both were capable of destroying entire planets and were considered a major threat to the Rebel Alliance. Both stations' construction were plagued by delays and cost overruns, and both were not fully operational until shortly before their destruction. The Death Star was destroyed in the Battle of Yavin, and Death Star II was destroyed in the Battle of Endor. Both stations shared similarities in their internal systems and features, but the Death Star II was significantly larger and more powerful than the first Death Star. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of the Death Star. We hope you've enjoyed learning about this iconic battle station and the role it played in the Star Wars universe. From its origins as a secret Imperial project to its tragic fate in the Battle of Yavin and the Battle of Endor, the Death Star and Death Star II have left a lasting impact on the Star Wars canon. We've explored the inner workings of the Death Star, its powerful superlaser, and the advanced technologies that made it one of the most feared weapons in the galaxy. We've also talked about its successor, the Death Star II, and its key differences from the first Death Star, including its larger size and more advanced weapons and defenses. We hope you've gained a deeper understanding and appreciation for the Death Star and Death Star II, and we look forward to sharing more Star Wars content with you in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on Star Wars. And remember, may the Force be with you.